Now, I can put it in this way. So still, e-learning is not treated as a formal teaching channel. A formal teaching channel means that we don't accept the only pure e-learning program we have. We have a Master of Chinese Business Law that is delivered pure in e-learning. Except that there is no other degree program that is delivered purely in e-learning. So most of the teachers and education institutes treat e-learning as a supporting tools for the traditional teaching channels. So we are distance learning institute, right? So we basically use we call this printed-based distance learning. So we give students a set of printed course material, and then we have other teaching support like tutorial class. I think beginning from 10 years ago, we tried to introduce a platform we call the Open Learning Environment. OLE, we call it OLE. So it starts as a support to the distance learning. So we have, say, email for the students, we have a discussion board, and eventually we will let students submit assignment through the online platform and so on and so forth. So, but that's still treated as a supporting platform for the distance learning. It's not a pure e-learning teaching platform. Until we set up the Center for E-Learning, and we have the first program that is a Master in Chinese Business Law that is delivered pure e-learning mode. I think it's appropriate to say that one teaching mode will replace another. I don't think it's appropriate. My opinion is that eventually, I think all the teaching modes will converge or integrate together to form a new type of brand new type of teaching mode. We call this a blended learning mode. So this is happening now. You can see, in traditional universities, the lecturers and professors begin to use to put some of the lectures and teachings online, okay, other than face-to-face lecture. And in my opinion, okay, face-to-face teaching cannot be replaced because, as long as humans are social animals, so we need to gather together. So some activity cannot be done online. Say, for example, lab experiments cannot be done online, right? Cannot be done online, right? Okay, some students come to classes not just for the teaching and learning. They come to mingle together with the other classmates. And some, say, for example, EMBA students, they come to class to build up networks for their business, for the works, and so on and so forth. So I don't think we can eliminate all the face-to-face classes altogether. So I think eventually more and more e-learning component will be used by traditional teaching, no matter it is face-to-face or distance learning. So more components, say for example, some professor will lecture, will videotape the lecture and put it online and let students to read it afterward. Okay, and some of the activities, say for example, discussions can be put online on discussion board and so on and so forth. Our university has a meeting before to discuss what will be the future of e-learning or blended learning. We always emphasize the terms that is a thoughtful integration of different learning channels. So thoughtful means that we don't just say, for example, replace a face-to-face lecture with a videotape lecture. We don't just do that, or replace the printed distance learning course material and put it as a PDF form and put it online and let students to read it online. No, we don't do that. So I think that to be a successful e-learning course or program, you have to very carefully design the pedagogical design. You have to think very careful the curriculum design. Okay, so we have to make use of the characteristic of the online platform. So say for example, we convert more material into a multimedia form. not just plain text, not just a talking head, something like that. So we have to make use of the network characteristics. So that is, we don't have time limit, we don't have a place limit. So people can get it together in a virtual environment to do something. Okay, that is suitable for them to do. Say, for example, what we are doing now is that we have online tutorial, so people from in all over the world can do a tutorial class and do a case study at the same time. Okay, no matter where they are. So that is the thing, the features, the things that make e-learning successful.